I'm 31. I've been single for over 3 years. And a lot of guys message me. And they tell me they want to hang out. They tell me they want to connect and see what's what. And for me, online is a place of business for me. So you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's going to turn into a client. And so there's that part of me that thinks, well, if I say no, then I might be turning down a prospective client. But the fact is that most of the guys that message me are not looking to do business with me. They don't necessarily want to know who they are at soul level or how that fits into life or business for them. And I am not interested in something otherwise unless they catch my interest. But messaging me and asking me, hey, what's going on? Want to hang out? Wasting my time pisses me off beyond measure because time is money. And we only get 24 hours every single day. It's a gift certificate that at the end of the day, it's done. The next day you get a new one, potentially. But you are not guaranteed that next gift certificate, and so this one is the one you need to milk. Take all of it and make the most of it. And when these guys want to hang out, and I think, am I going to turn down a business opportunity, or are they just looking to get in my pants? It pisses me off that I have to then go through the effort of discerning that information. And so I have changed how I respond, and I just say no. And if a client is really interested outside of the physical, they'll let me know. And if that's a situation where you have been denied because I misinterpreted your reaching out to hang out, I apologize. And sorry, not sorry. Boundaries are so important in today's world. If you don't have clear boundaries, you are not going to be able to be respected, and you're not going to be able to respect yourself, because boundaries are how we respect ourselves. I'm not going to start a short story with somebody that I know is not going to stick around when somebody significant comes in. Why am I going to waste that time with somebody that's not going to mean anything in the long run and that I'm not even going to be able to talk about once I have someone significant in my life? People work for what they value. People don't value what they don't have to work for. Love yourself enough to set boundaries on your time, energy, effort, attention, and your money. If you don't, no one else will respect your boundaries either, because they don't exist. I would love to know what your experience is and how you set boundaries. What do you do when somebody oversteps the lines potentially and you're not quite sure whether they're looking for something you're interested in or not? If you're not intentional about your boundaries, anyone can walk into the landmine that you didn't tell them was there. Landmines are emotional set points that are our limits that nobody else is aware of until they've either stepped onto them or that we've told them is there. If we don't tell somebody what is an irritation for us, then when they step on it and we get irritated with them and blow up, it's not actually their fault. And it doesn't serve us to blame them for setting us off when we didn't tell them that that was there. If you want to be someone of integrity and respect yourself, you have to respect others enough to let them know what you've discovered about yourself in relation to where they can step and where they can't. A huge pet peeve for me as someone that has an online business are the guys that reach out to me and say they want to hang out. We have a hangout culture that is not serving anyone. It's just keeping us from ourselves. It's keeping us from actually doing the inner work that's going to help us change our outer circumstances. Those people that message me and say, hey, what's going on? How are you? What do you want? It sounds really rude, but at some point when I respond, if I respond, I'm going to have to ask that question. So be clear about what it is that you want when you reach out to someone so they don't have to work to figure it out. I'm so tired of getting messages from people with just little interruption pieces. Hey, how's it going? Fuck off. It's not your business how I'm doing. Tell me what you want and then you can know how I'm doing. Pardon my language, but it pisses me off. And I don't think I'm the only one, and I don't think that it's unkind to say, if you want my attention, tell me why you're worth it. You matter. Absolutely you do. Unquestionably, you matter beyond measure, but if you don't tell me why you're reaching out to me, I don't know that you matter. You just become an interruption and a distraction in my day. And I am not the only one. I say me and personalize it because I am being very candid with you. But I want to say to you from a communication perspective, if you're communicating with someone, you've got to give to get. You've got to say more than just something to pique my curiosity that doesn't actually contain any curiosity-inducing facts. Rant over. Be intentional, set boundaries, and don't respond to everybody that tries to capture your attention. If somebody wants your attention, they'll work for it because people value what they work for. People don't value what they don't work for. You are worth working for, and so am I. I'm sending this message out because I want you to know that just because somebody wants to capture your attention, you need to know what their intention is in order to give them your attention. I would love to know how you set boundaries that maybe you do it in a nicer way. But however you do it, make sure that you honor yourself first, because if you don't, no one else will. Laura J. Namaste.